Hi, YouTube. It's me again. Kareem Zamir, second wake. Seekers Galanti. There we go. Hey, whoa. We almost did it right. We're just going to do like 15 cuts as I continue to say the word that starts with an EF. And you can't say that on YouTube in the first 5 minutes. I found that out the other day. I got a little red notification thing, even though I'm not monetized, which is really weird to hear. The bots, they're on my channel, and they report me for bad things. Anyway, so yes. When we last left our Intrepid Heroes, which means it's D&D time according to Matt Colville, some stuff happened. Let's see here. I could be mean and ask Colville Jones what happened and get a very fun breakdown, or I could ask Orville and get another fun breakdown. But I'm feeling festive. I'm feeling very festive. So let's gift it to Celeste. Celeste, what happened last time we played?
Let's see. We discovered Morgan. Sorry, my thing's like completely cutting out. Am I cutting out to you guys?
No, we can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay. I'm frozen on my screen.
Yeah, you're a little choppy. It's all right.
Oh, okay. So, last time, I'm not sure if we found Morgan. Was that the time before?
Whatever you say is true right now. So
time before. Okay.
I'll change my notes.
I am. Perfect. So we found Morgan, or she ran into us. We discovered that she had broken into another house, stolen a secret weapon. Sorry, that was 2 times before. I see you. I see you now. So anyways, we got on our cart and we're making it into a fire zone. And then we ended up running into what we believe was a gnome, a mechanical gnome. It's him.
Dig it.
Face. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that.
Okay. Yeah, no, that works. I like that. So,
we were in a battle, but the ending was kind of...
Oh, I was going to take all the XP and loot away because I didn't think you wanted it because there's no battle.
Oh, give me... Just tell me if there's a gnome.
Oh,
I just want there to be a magical gnome. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I will put this in my notes that you want to meet a gnome. Hold on. Let me just add that here, and now remove all the notes in your backstory. I'm guaranteed a gnome encounter. I wrote it in my backstory. It's my quest. So yeah, more or less correct. You all hopped on a cart. You headed up north throughout Hunter's Reach from the lovely estate of one JJ Lightning, after the following events with the recent murder. Hi Jesus, I brought you murder. Judas. Anyway, sorry, I love that TikTok so much. So yes, after the following murder of JJ's father, Faja, you all headed north to investigate the falling star, having remembered that the last time you found a falling star, Orville claimed a staff of fire that was said to have believed to at one point be wielded by the weavers themselves, or a weaver, and he licks it, and he burns himself for 18 fire days. No, I'm kidding. So, after doing so, you all encountered along the road a number of wagons and carts that had been torn through, ravaged, and otherwise broken apart. A contingent of individuals that for a time remained nameless, then identified themselves as members of the Cross Scimitars. Surprisingly, though, not a lot of tieflings involved. In fact, like, maybe 2. Strange. But after identifying themselves on the road, they stated that everything from Direwood all the way to Grim Village within the Hunter's Reach was their land, their property, their turf. This is theirs, and they laid claim to it, all the loot that can be had from this roadway. After dispensing, I believe the term, Cobalt Jones, correct me if I'm wrong, after dispensing some street justice, as they say, the group found themselves at the crash site of a large metallic-looking boat that has been shredded across the ground and earth, and inside Velithil has stumbled upon a heavy-looking metallic golem creature. Heavy suit of metal and iron with various rivets and pipes that run the length of the suit, and it seems to be some sort of creature that has now since been deactivated, or no longer conscious, or perhaps even dead. Who knows? Honestly, medicine checks all around. But yes, as you stand there at the crash site, the gargling final gasp of blood filling the throat of your would-be assailants, you five, well, technically six, but Morgan's doing this weird thing where she just vanishes out of nowhere, and her stealth roll's high enough that we can't prove she's not here, so we're just going to pretend that we can't see her right now. I think that's the safest bet for everything. But yes, you all find yourselves at the crash site, and that is where we pick up right here on Second Wake. So, Seekers of Galanti, you find yourself at this crash site, a ring of fire emanating out in all different directions, the beeping and yelling of some unknown language screeching into the open air. What do you all want to do?
So I'm gonna start off and say that I just imagine Orville running like the Terminator, just through the fire. It's like, hey guys, what'd I miss?
Hey, man. Again, I think we have the Morgan problem. Can we prove Orville wasn't here the whole time because you're here? 50% of Orville attended.
I don't know. Can you turn into me still?
I don't know. You want to see it?
Kyle wants to see it.
Oh, well.
James also wants to see it.
Well,
that's bait. No,
I guess it's settled then.
I mean, whenever you want. You guys let me know. You want to rip that Band-Aid off? And maybe, who knows what? You go right ahead.
Only when we know we're about to level up. So then I can take the blind fighting style.
Oh.
My eyeballs melt out of my head.
Yes, there you go. Brilliant. I like the metagame. It's like a slight inclination. I'll give you a little power game pat for that, but
I'll be able to see everything within 10 feet of me.
Woohoo! You'll be reading at a 3rd grade level, pal.
Better than so far.
it's a vast improvement. But yes, Orville, you've caught up to the back of the group. I assume you'd been in the carriage, maybe nursing a bad stomach bug. We had assumed that the week Kobold Jones was out, he was having some diuretic issues. Here you are now returned, and we're going to assume diuretic issues as well. You return feeling lighter on your feet, to say the least, and you enter in through this open, bursting ball of fire. I will. You know what? I'll say you do suffer that 18 points of fire damage. I made a joke earlier, but like, you are jumping through a wall of fire. I could arbitrarily roll it anyway. I feel like the 2d10 I already rolled pretty good. Kind of maxed out on it. Not gonna lie. All right, we'll take it.
Wait, is there any sort of dex save involved? Can I evasion that now that I'm 7th level?
Yeah. Okay, so you evasion it for half, but it's not a dex save. So we'll just say you were going to take 30, but you succeeded, so you took 15. I think that's fair.
All right, we got that mathematically worked out on my end.
Yeah, sure. As long as we figured it out. All right, cool.
Yeah. All right,
anyway,
cool,
you joined the group.
Hey guys, what's up? My kidneys are feeling a whole lot better.
Oh, that's fantastic, Orville. And JJ's just gonna hard cast comprehend languages to try and understand what this beeping and
Gasp. How dare you.
hollering is.
How dare you.
Guys, why is everything on fire?
I'm going to be honest, I never stopped and asked that.
Isn't it always?
Shoot first, ask questions later.
All right, fair enough.
All right. So, JJ, as you ask about that, you do hear this one.
Lebenserhaltende System auf 23%. Bitte suchen Sie medizinische Unterstützung.
As everyone hears this in a language they don't understand, you hear it very clearly in a form of Undercommon, and it states that life support systems are at 23%. Seek medical attention when available. And it continues to repeat that.
Okie dokie. Does it look like this is maybe more of a suit than a mechanical construct, or?
It does look person-sized, but golems can be small or large or anything of that sort. Are you trained in medicine?
Dear goodness, no.
It's not leaking blood and it's not leaking oil.
Okay. All right, y'all. Some sort of life support. This thing is about to die. If someone,
Yeah, it's alright.
JJ's
I
gonna
got
cast
this. I'm a
healing
medic.
word on the.
Cole Jones is a medic.
Sure. See if it's a living thing, I guess.
Give it an examination, then we can try some of your healing magic, or
Mm.
stuff a potion into it. Does it have holes?
It just says 23% seek medical attention when available.
Cobalt Jones, you approach the golem. All right. Without rolling, you immediately identify that this is, in fact, a suit. You know this to be Duragarian armor, the dark dwarves of the north. You've seen a number of them clad in this very heavy-looking, almost steam suit, and these very heavy, interlocking helmets. As this thing lays motionless there, you do assume there is an individual trapped inside of this suit, or likely it's the only thing currently keeping this individual alive.
So, in this world, because I'm not going to take reference from the last one that I played in, what is the relations between Duragar and dwarves?
Ooh, here's a fun one. Who in our current cast can remember what the current relationship is between the dwarves and the Duragar? I say hand. I'm going to go with JJ. JJ for inspiration on her first D20 roll. What do we got? Not true inspiration, just the regular roll.
So currently, I forget everyone's names exactly,
It happens.
but essentially there are two factions right now. Our first big boy quest or big person quest we ever went on was to transport the item that is the reason why Belle doesn't have an arm anymore for just your normal dwarves. And they support who they believe is the true prince to be the true king. But the Duragar, they kind of married together as like a pact of nations. But the Duragarians support their own prince. And there might possibly be some sort of civil war up in Iskander right now. So they're really not on good terms, and I think I possibly remember us killing at least one Duragarian in the tunnels.
Whoops.
Okay. Well, I've been away from Iskander for a while.
Mhm.
What does Dad think about Duragars?
Your father, personally being a red-blooded, coal-breathing dwarven northerner, has always believed that the true people of the mountain are dwarves, while Duragar are effectively the forsaken people of the dwarven kingdoms. They have no business laying claim to the mountain as much as they have claim to the Underdark below it. Your father, while not a hateful man in any sense of the word, was never in agreement when there were conversations that the fall of the previous weavers had resulted in a need and a power vacuum of dwarven society as a whole. The previous king of Iskander at the time of your departure often spoke at length about seeking out a royal member of the Duragarian nobility to unify the two dwarven cultures so that they could stand united against the remainder of the world. You assume with JJ's story that probably came to fruition.
Yeah, I've seen these guys before. This is a Duragar. He's in a suit. So, but I think he might die if I take it off. DM, what kind of do I know anything about the life support system of it? I mean, have I kicked ass on Duragar before or worked with them?
I think you probably have kicked their asses before, maybe in a bar scene. That seems probably reasonable. But I don't think you've fought an armored one. Many of them only don these suits once they're leaving the mountain. Many of them are very sensitive to sunlight. A few of them as well have poor issues when it comes to the upside air. It's kind of like it to be the kind of athlete issue. If you train in high altitudes your whole life, you're going to get accustomed to that. When you finally hit open air after so long, you're going to get lightheaded and have a lot of problems. It seems like these suits kind of work in the way that a diver's suit might work, that it kind of prevents their body from decompressing too much and kind of suffering the ill effects of a large change in atmosphere.
Okay, so realistically, then it's not going to be medicine that's going to save him because he's inside the suit. I need to get like a mechanic to fix it.
You could attempt to fix the suit, yeah. I mean, magic always works. You never know if they're gonna live or die, but you can certainly try.
What kind of I guess proficiency would it be to fix a suit like that? Intelligence check or?
Yeah, it would be, because unless you were trained in Tinkerer's tools, if anyone has Tinkerer's tools training, then it is just a straight up intelligence check.
All right, so I think what we need to do here is, well, one, he's probably hurt in there. You know, life support's low, but his suit is also injured. He needs that to survive. Otherwise, it'll decompress, and then it'll, like, crush him. So, potentially, we need to have some mending go along with, like, healing. That's my full official doctor's summary of the visit. That'll be
Thank
6
you, Dr.
grand.
Jones.
That'd be $6
That'd
grand.
be
Thank you, Dr. Joe.
a means to like supply him with a potion, or them with a potion.
Do we care too much about him?
Oh.
Do we?
I mean, that's kind of fucked up.
I mean, kind of, but we've also...
We didn't make them our enemies.
We didn't. You're right, I guess.
You actively chose not to make them your enemies.
Yeah. But, you know.
I mean, I'd say we help him if we can. I don't know
Okay.
that this is going to be my forte. I can't take that suit apart. I could try to mess with the outside of it, but it's easy to mess up, and I'm not trained in it.
Yeah. I don't remember too much from when we encountered a suit. We never got to look, like, deep in it. I can attempt to heal him. If I can maybe see some... Yeah, you know, I'll give it a go. I'll cast a healing word
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
on him. Okie dokie. I'll just push the button.
Pushes the button. Whoosh.
7.
7. Okay. You cast a word of healing. You see the spell manifest in these kind of like spiritual notes. This kind of almost playful, otherworldly kind of like shifting song as it kind of dances and crests along the inside and sides of the suit. The spell doesn't seem to take hold. Velithil, if you'd like, you can reflexively roll Arcana for this.
Uh, 26.
Okay, well, you know, that's cool, I guess. You come to this conclusion, you kind of look it over. The suit, while there is a issue of life support, according to JJ, and an issue of maintaining and preserving life, the suit seems relatively completely sealed. In this instance, the only thing you can think of is that the suit is either so thick or designed in such a way that it prevents spells and magic that typically need a casting of a creature as a target to no longer identify them as creatures.
Jones, you're familiar with these suits relatively, correct?
I mean, I guess not really. Like, I've seen them before, I've heard of them before, but I've never interacted with one before.
Okay.
Not in a suit, anyway.
I want to try and see if there's like a filtering or water system that I could like supply the individual inside with a potion of healing. If there's some sort of access.
Sure. Go ahead and give me either an investigation check or a straight intelligence check. Your choice.
20. Investigation.
Yeah, you look around, and through the very front of the suit, you see a large kind of tube that seems to, like a pipe almost, that seems to have a small, like, kind of red fixing handle that runs the length from the abdomen up into, like, upwards towards the upper shoulder and neck area where it seems like this helmet has fused with the rest of the suit. You would assume that pulling that lever would open access to whatever filters into their system.
Well, we try something or we try nothing, so let's see if this works. Jones, did you have a plethora of potions on you still? I think I might have one. Let me check. Yes, I have one. So I'll
Well, I have 4. So
do this quickly so it doesn't decompress or anything. Open it up and pour the potion inside and close it.
All right, you fill the potion up as much as it'll go. It seems when you kind of pull the handle, there's a bit of give to it before you hear a large hissing sound. Seems to decompress slightly. You move the pipe kind of along a small swivel, and you start pouring it in. It fills about the entirety of a potion. You can kind of see the water kind of like lipping right at the very top of this pipe. You set it back to where it goes and tighten it again, and you hear a bubbling sound as if fluid is flushed into the system. There's a small twitch and a movement, and slowly you hear this kind of and you can see little bits and pieces of the suit slowly begin to move, albeit very, very slowly, through the front 2 center areas of the helmet. You see eyes looking out from the other side of these clear-looking lenses as this now face kind of looks at you very curiously.
Hello?
You see them slowly, like, kind of look around, and they start reaching down by their side. Kobold Jones, you know, typically, they carry ranged weaponry built into the legs of their suit. You see them kind of reaching for it at this point.
okay, I will in Dwarven then say, whoa, whoa, whoa.
They stop. They put their hands slowly, like twitchingly up, and you're kind of. It's a little bit strange because you do know that typically these suits have a lot of like dancing lights and things of that sort, and this one just seems like empty. Like other, really just the base compression that was holding it before is all that's really there right now.
Okay. We're not here to hurt you, but we just saved you, so no reason to go for your gun. We just want to know what's going on here.
There's like a momentary thought. You see the face kind of look at you and go, and you see them point from where they're at to the side of this large metal boat, and you see there's like a small crate, like almost like a built into the side of it, and points to that. You hear, "You bring me." And points to just this side. You hear this like gasping sound a little bit, almost as if it's kind of coming out a little bit of like gasping for air a little bit.
Is there a way to? I know this is kind of hard because he's in a suit and he's barely talking. Is there any way to read any sort of intention for it?
There's
He's trying to trick me or something.
Give me an insight. That's literally what insight's for.
Okay, let's see. That is a 12.
12. With a 12, you would assume that this individual, and many of them you know as well, don't tend to be tricky individuals. They, even though they are dark dwarves, they're gray dwarves, they still hold a large focus and modicum for honor. And even in like fights, they don't believe in like trickery. They just believe in like getting things accomplished. In this instance, you're not sensing malice as much as you're sensing self-preservation being put at the forefront.
Okay. I will, like football style, go over to try to help him. I want to test the weight. I don't know how much these things weigh. If I can help him myself, or if I need someone to help me.
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
That is a 23.
23. You managed with a little bit of effort and some straining on their part to bring this individual up to their feet. They are about equal height to you, maybe a little bit taller because of the suit, but they kind of lean heavily on you. At this point, it's several hundred pounds, kind of like being layered on top of you, and slowly you walk them over to the side of this wrecked vehicle. They reach and tap and attempt to kind of like move their fingers, but you notice there's a lock to it. Like their fingers are slowly like, instead of like opening and closing their hand and moving their fingers, you're seeing like and just not able to like grip on anything with their gloved hand. They kind of just like tap their hand against the kind of like small lockbox on the side of this ship.
Does it look like there's a lock on it, or
Looks like a twist.
okay? I will try to open it.
Hey, you open it up. You see their hand move under, and what rolls out is this large kind of like brass-looking cylinder. They kind of look to you and slowly move one arm up off of you and reach behind them. You hear a kind of like a squeaking sound as they start rolling a small kind of like bent device off their back. You hear a click, and you can see this broken cylinder that kind of matches it drop off the back of their suit, and they slowly start putting it back into the back of their suit and reaffixing this large pipe to the side of it. As they do so, you all watch in moments as you hear this kind of like deafening almost, this and you can see lights slowly start shining back in, this bright blue, almost arcane looking light refill their suit. The fronts of their helmet now glow with this bright blue, almost arcane sight. And you hear this and turns and looks at you and goes, Thank you, young kobold man," and taps the side of your shoulder.
You're welcome.
You hear this breathing, you hear like compression a little bit. You start hearing, and you're so close at this point, you can hear this popping sound, and it sounds almost as if bones are being popped and broken back into place. And you can see parts of the suit are becoming compressed and then reopening as if it is almost automatically providing a like kind of chiropractic service upon this creature's body. And you kind of see like the shoulders reaffix, and they stand up now a bit like a good solid few inches taller than you. And you hear, "I do not care what they say about you, mein friend. I thank you, kobolds. Good people, honorable people. Yes, Ata." They turn and looks around. You hear a shout in Undercommon. JJ, you translate it. And you hear, by royal order and decree, Stabsgrifer, Klaus Schmidt, deactivate. And you hear the kind of powering down of this broken ship. And you can hear the sound of this kind of audio recording play out. The fiery ring around the ship slowly begins to burn down low and ceases at this point. You hear a number of like arcane implements all powering off and turning off. The suit kind of turns and looks in your direction. They clip both their feet together and look out to your group with a kind of a large chest out thing, and they salute, and they kind of like put like one hand up, almost very militaristic in that sense. And they say, I do hate the common, but you have mine eternal gratitude.
Oh, we're glad to have been able to help you. I'm Velithil Dowenvey, the leader of our little troop here. Are you well now?
I am as well as I'm going to be, yeah. It is a pleasure to meet you, Velithil Dowenvey. I am Stabgrifer Klaus Schmidt of the 2nd Brigade. You see this at this point.
Reusing names.
Oh, I love reusing names. They're great. You see at this point the individual clicks a small device at their neck, and you can see steam coming out the side of their helmet. They slowly kind of peel it off a little bit, and you can see these small pipes that run into their neck, just at the kind of hemline, and seem to be filtering out much of their kind of like breathing and such. But they seem to have adjusted enough, and with this suit now running, they are less afraid of the compression and other issues they'd face. But yeah, you see, let me see if I can do this in one swift go. This individual. A large, gray-skinned, white-bearded with like a kind of a carved mohawk individual standing in this bright metallic and blue with purple and gold struts across it, and kind of like shows his face to you all and looks you all over and goes, "Yes, where do I find myself at this point? How far away from Iskander?"
You are a good week and a half, perhaps, from Iskander. You're right north of Direwood right now.
Is you would ask. Okay, so they so this would make you chosen, yeah?
We are.
Good. This means you work for gold. So what is your price for delivery?
More expensive than carry out.
Oh, fair. This is a very good southern joke, yeah?
Yeah.
Very good. Aha! My sides, they hurt.
I suppose we would need a bit of context on exactly what is to be delivered where.
The cargo shall be myself, and what I can salvage from my ship. Your payment, you tell me.
Oh, that wasn't my second question. The second question was, where would we be taking you?
Oh, apologies. The north, as far north as possible. At least I can charter a sort of transport of some kind. The hope is to reach Iskander.
I also have a question.
Oh, yes, please, go ahead. Whom are you?
Actually, that was my question, was whom are you? And I'm going to reach out my hand. I'm Celeste. It's nice to meet you.
Thousands apologies. And he reaches his hand out and kind of grips your hand very firmly, but does so with the thumb over the middle part of your hand and kind of like almost like gingerly shakes your fingers in that respect. And he again announces himself and he goes, I'm Stromgriffr Klaus Schmidt.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Stromgriffr Klaus Schmidt of the 2nd Brigade.
The 2nd Brigade?
Yes, of Her Queen's Royal Air Force.
You're part of the Queen's Air Force?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. It's a pleasure.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Truly, there are so very few beauties in the world. To find one as tall and as magnificent as yourself, mine eyes have been blessed this day.
What happened to know any gnomes, do you?
Oh, I know many gnomes.
Do?
Yes, as a Schmidt myself, I employ a number of gnomes. This box, the black box, as they say, and like taps where they pulled this like extra device out. This was handmade by gnomes in a device known as a tooling machine. Yeah. So what they do is they take. It's very technical. It's a number of cantrips, and they throw it on a lave and continue to spin and slowly get down to the texture of it.
So how many gnomes did you say you employ?
Well, the winter has been hard, but at current, my workshop, 15, I think, yeah, is a number.
15?
It's the
15
one,
gnomes?
it's the 1 and the 5, yeah? It's 15, yeah, I think. The balloon, the ballast is and looks around the wreckage, and like there's just like shreds of this person's ship everywhere, and they just go, it was handmade as well. Well,
The gnomes?
no, not made from the gnomes. It made by the gnomes. I would never use a gnome for any crafting, as far as like material.
I mean, I would hope not.
No, I'm not a savage. I was
sure, yeah,
leave that to the drow, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, good one.
Yeah. Thanks. That's and he looks to the goblin and goes, that's a joke. Yeah? It's a funny one.
Orville will give a chuckle.
There we go. That's right then. So, if you saving myself, I would very much welcome as your assistance in this matter, and you can escort me to the north, or get me into the trustworthy hands. Yeah. It would have to be fuck. How should I say? A cod delivery, yeah, like the fish.
Oh, you mean like gold on delivery?
That's the one. Yes, it's like the CODs. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever have problems picking the right word, I got you.
Oh, well, that's very good. I am looking for the grateful, live. What do you have for word? Yeah. Expressions. I need like vam. You know.
Appreciative?
Appreciative.
Appreciative. Like a fish. Yeah.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
Fish. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciative. Very good. So yeah. Well, Uthil, if this is a current availability of your own people, as in you've already saved my life, I ask you this additional favor. It seems as if you've had a scrape, though, huh? And points out, and you can points to these fucking exploded bodies all over the place.
Yes, there were some scavengers seem to have found their way into your crash site.
Oh,
How did you end up so far south?
As is, how's they say? Ma'am, with the ears, I'm so sorry. Your name, young lady? Yes, you, with the ears. The point.
I'm JJ, sir.
Jejed.
Yes.
Okay, Jejed. Word, meaning not at liberty, come now. Confidential. Yeah, classified.
Yeah, it's classified.
Is classified, yes. Unfortunately, is on a royal mission, yeah, to say? You understand.
That's quite all right. I understand matters that can't be discussed.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular on your ship that you need to return, aside from yourself?
Oof. He kind of looks over the crash site. Well, if I could recover most of it, this would be ideal. But it seems as if it is not in the best condition. A few trifles, yeah. A number of smalls, items I could carry on my persons. Nothing terribly worrisome, I should hope. It's all how to say this? It is in development, yeah. I was
Prototype.
A prototype, yes. We are still experimenting with the air intake. When you are changing elevations, it's rather technical. I was not expecting the turbulence on the way. Or the return, I should say.
Was it something unnatural, this turbulence, or were you expecting it?
Oh, I was expecting it, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We're on your way back?
Oh, yes, from the...
Your mission?
Yes, correct, yes. I was hoping it would just be a simple matter of going and coming, but unfortunately, fate had other means, it would seem, yeah.
Oh, you were probably going so fast too.
Oh, yeah.
Were
When
you?
this was
were you
going,
like? Yeah. Were you like halfway home, or like not even close? You know what I mean?
well, you say I am, you say 2 days from the Iskandar? How far did you say? Velise?
About a week.
A week.
A week. Well,
Yeah.
what's that by foot? You travel 12 hours. Follow that for, say, I don't know, 5 to 10 miles. Yeah, we should say about a little over half. Huh? Maybe a little over half. It was quite some distance, huh?
The getting there was fine, right? That means you're not actually in prototype stage anymore because it worked. Just getting back that was the problem.
Oh, you know, now that you have said this, I think you're onto something. This is honestly
So, like on
very
average,
good.
like how far do you think on your way there? How far do you think you got? Like, I mean, and what kind of speeds were you picking up?
Oh, well, the odometer spoke to about 100. On the tick, we have it set for increments of 5. So we set 500 feet per what's that? A few seconds, yeah. So pretty fast.
Okay. Where'd you, like, you
This
just,
is-
you don't have to stop and get gas or anything?
Oh no, that is the best part. So the ship itself has an arcane
Yeah.
matrix. I will be taking this with me if it is not broken. And it allows for forward propulsion, but primarily you are suspended in the air on a large balloon. We are calling it the Zeppelin, yeah? And so we will create these as large balloons, and they will carry you, and the use of heat will propel the balloon up or down, and then the forward momentum is handed by arcane propulsion. It's
But
marvelous.
how do you know how much arcane to use distance wise? You know what I mean? Like if you're going from here to where you live.
Well, the system is
much
completely
goes on.
self-sustainable.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The amount of arcane aptitudes that is in there is also what do you say? It is okay. So, say you have a balloon, yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah.
and you can blow that balloon up, yeah.
Huh?
Well, you just find something else that can do the exact same thing, but in the meantime, you fill the thing that is blowing up the balloon up, and so it just continues in a circle, eh?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Right,
That
okay.
makes total sense.
Good. If that is it, then. So, apologies. If you all are not able to further assist me, I would be more than happy to provide what I have on me as a reward for saving my life, and I could wish you on your way, or perhaps if you could take me to wherever the nearest trader might be.
How urgent is your return?
Preferably as soon as possible. Yeah. It is winter, and the winter is not kind to those who are outside the walls of Iskandar.
Quite. Well, I kind of looked at the group. We had discussed making our way. Where was it, Orville?
James has no recollection.
Was it Riska or was it further?
I thought it was Thule. Oh no, Thule's one of them.
Thule is one of the ones you guys want to stop at, and you guys want to stop at a few places actually at this point.
I was trying to remember where.
Cloudview Village is the big one.
Cloudview Village
Yes,
was for
Cloudview.
me.
Yeah, which is just south here of the Sky Peaks.
Okay, right.
Hmm.
So, if we were to take the main road we were to head. Yeah, I mean, we would be going rather close to Iskander if we were planning on taking a northern route. I don't think we'd be going south if we weren't going through Ravon. So we could offer our assistances if everyone's interested in helping.
If the road is dangerous for you, simply an individual with the ability to send me there would also be applicable. Yeah, I'm not sure of the
Well, it's not so
the
much the
arcane
road.
level outside
with
the capital.
busy individuals kind of deciding if we can fit it in. We certainly
of
will
course, yes.
bring you back to Deerwood with us, and if you'd like to seek out an individual who could provide you such sending, that is absolutely your purview. Of course, when we're prepared, we could also likely provide you transport with us.
Okay. Yes. Whatever would be less to inconvenience you, huh?
Let's take you back to Deerwood, let you recuperate and recover, and see which path you'd want to choose. We still have a few decisions to make on our end. We're kind of in the middle of things right now, you know? So, providing you escort is certainly on the table, but I don't want to guarantee it yet, which is why I don't want to discuss a price at this time, because we may be busy with other things.
Okay. Well, very good then. Keep the cards to the chest, as they say. At the very least, allow me to offer you a small gift, huh?
Gnome?
I do not have a gnome, no.
So what has happened to you in the past 5 minutes?
You see Claus walk up, and Celeste, you see them reach into this side pocket of their suit and pull out a small item, and he goes, "Come here, tall woman," and reaches up and right about the hem of your shirt affixes a small little metal silvered badge, and it kind of looks like two wings with the crest of the Duragarian Empire emblazoned in the middle of it. He goes, "There you are, pilot wings, pure silver."
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
And goes and turns and reaches back into the same pouch. Goes, "Use a green fellow right here, and right on the front of your chest, pilot wings for you." And walks over, Cobalt Jones goes, "You are wearing the armor. Wear it in your beard, maybe right here, right in the front. Right there on your beard, and lightly pokes your tassels. What's his right there?
You could just say it to me.
Okay, here you go. Pilot wings. And Jajed, here you are.
Thank you.
There you are. Yes, proper pilot now. And goes up to Velithil and hands you these silver pilot wings.
Thank you.
Of course. This is what we give to all of the bravest heroes in the Empire, of course, up in Iskander as well. Her Queen's Grace. Often we have the common, the show and tell, yeah? So the small ones that come on, they say, "Wow, look at the blimp," and we go, "Yeah, here you go. You're a pilot just like me."
Yeah, I gathered.
Yeah.
Sir, if you don't mind, can I have another one for my friend? She actually just ran to go check something out for us.
I am sorry, the young miss. We can only provide one per person. That is the rules. It's a management thing. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. She was here and she helped save your life, but she had to run to go do something.
No, I understand. Yeah, no, it's, yeah. What is yours names? I call mine Frederick.
Oh, she's real.
Oh, so Frederick, yeah. No, he's as real as my mind is, yeah?
Oh.
It's okay to be
AJ,
an adult
really?
and have a best friend. Yeah,
Friend's
that
real.
you talk to and confide in. I don't see what is wrong with this.
Right. I understand.
No, it's okay. I'm so sorry. You know what? I've offended you. I'm sorry. And reaches into the bag and produces another set of wings. Goes, this is for your very special friend.
Oh,
She
you
is
mean the cleaner?
indeed.
Oh, the cleaner. There you are. The cleaner. They clean things. Very good. Your maid will enjoy this, yes.
Yes, thank you.
You are
Right.
quite welcome.
Why don't you collect up what you need, and we'll see what these idiots had on them.
Of course, yes. Just be a moment, huh? And you start seeing them like dig through like pieces of like the rubble and starts going through. They take their helmet and you hear lock and click back into place. And you see a number of the tubes move from their neck into the helmet and kind of re-engage their pressurized suit, and then slowly begin to like pick through the wreckage. You guys are gonna go through the bodies of the members of the scimitars.
Yep, and I'm gonna take that bow. I'll identify it later, but I'm just gonna give it to the invisible Morgan and be like, "This will be wonderful on you."
Oh, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw when you pick it up.
Oh shit,
Yo, what's good?
it's a good one.
And Kareem, I'm gonna help
18.
Okay. What are you gonna help with? Sorry.
the Durgar.
The Durgar? Okay. Yeah, you start kind of helping and like lifting up things. We'll get to that in a second. You pick up the bow. For a moment, there's a flash that you can feel like the hair on the back of your neck stand up. And just for a moment, upon touching it, you hear this like giggling laugh for a moment, and you kind of feel this flash, and you have this small, almost like epiphanic vision of your arm impaling one of your friends. And then it kind of like banishes from your mind, and you're holding this strange looking bow.
I just kind of stop and stand still, just processing.
JJ, Orville, Celeste, you all see Velithil like staring at this like beautifully made longbow that has a number of like large metal rivets that kind of run through the length of it.
Well, that's a fancy looking piece.
Miss Vel, are you alright?
I heard him laugh.
Him or it?
I just drop the bow then.
You see the bow kind of like land on the ground and clatter.
JJ is going to take a piece of cloth from someone's cape or something that's lying on the ground dead, and she'll just wrap it around the bow before grabbing it directly.
Sure. You wrap it up with a piece of cloth and touch it. Then you should make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, don't give a shit.
Who is my best friend? 9.
9. Okay. The world turns black to you for a moment. You immediately kind of like fade out of your own reality as you're holding this bow. Your pupils dilate and slowly twist. And you have this vision, this like moment, and you start shaking, and you guys all watch as JJ kind of like starts convulsing a little bit, and she's like chattering her teeth, sweat pours down from her brow, and she begins to shake with her hands, even gripping this thing, like white-knuckledly so. The vision you see, JJ, is in a moment you feel a hand on your shoulder. You turn and look, and you can see Orville asking if you're okay, as a large clawed and bladed hand attached at the end of your wrist reaches for Orville and slashes him across the face. In a few instances, you watch as these very heavy, tall-looking features that don't feel like your own but yet innately are, reach forward and crack open Orville's skull like an egg and drink his brain. You have the frightened condition.
JJ is going to yeet the bow.
The bow
out of her hand.
flies out of your hands. You lose 1 point of sanity.
Oh.
Are you okay? What was that?
Yeah, it's not the night for this at all.
Okay, then maybe we just leave it alone. We'll find something else. We don't need it that bad. It's 2 for 2.
DM?
Yes, sir.
Can I have Orville walk up into the vicinity of the bow and stare at it with his giant fucking candle eyeballs
Sure.
that true see everything?
You slowly walk forward, undo the bundle that kind of like mostly just hides your face, so you can directly view this thing with true sight. And you look it over, and there is arcane with your phone. There is an arcane spirit that seems to dance and across this bow. Primarily, though, you see this arcane signature denoting it to be a magical item, and one of which with a very powerful enchantment upon it. You're not quite sure what it is, as you're not an arcane student. But you do note that with every wave of arcane energy that courses through the length of this metallic and wooden blended bow, there are like faces that peel out and scream from the sides of it. It is very well and likely interpreted with your insight to have either a curse or some type of power that dwells within it that makes it work a certain way. There's something unnatural to it other than just like an enhancement.
Hey, JJ. Quick question for you. Have you seen D3 around? I think there might be some souls trapped in this thing. He might just eat, and then we can square it away. And that's all fine and dandy.
D3 stayed back at the house to go make a deal with my grandfather.
Oh, well, his loss.
Uh-huh.
Moving on.
Meanwhile, back at the farm. All right, so all you have to do is just sign here and don't read any of the fine print. If we're cool, you won't read any of the fine print. All right, we're cool. Okay, back at the crash site.
Was the laugh, was it from the bow or was it familiar to me?
Oh, it was very familiar to you, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell where it came from, but it didn't happen until you picked the bow up.
Yeah.
Kobold Jones, you begin picking through the wreckage. Every so often you see like a small basket or like case being lifted up and like it's broken and there's like leaking things. You see him open up a case of what looks like healing potions and they're like drained through completely. Taps on like a reservoir for what appears to be like some type of like slop and blend, and it's been hemorrhaged all the way through. He ends up taking out a collection of like these heavily bundled like ration kits and starts stowing them away in like an emergency bag that kind of looks like a almost like an army duffel, like the big kind of like folded out zippered green bag, and starts just like throwing things he can find in there. Eventually, he kind of looks to the end of the boat and looks you over and goes, not sure, Mr. Zakobold. What is your name?
My name's Kobold. Kobold Jones.
Oh, it's a kobold in the front. Jones, I want to one day be so bold. Duragarian Klaus Schmidt. You know, it's like I am my race, you know, on the front, but they don't do that where I'm from. Could you help me move the back end of the ship? I think Frederick is under the ship, yeah?
All right.
Oh, thank you. And takes like hands on one side and you get on hands the other and goes, all right, it's on the tree, yeah? All right.
Eins.
Zwei.
Dry.
Hey. Starts lifting. The pair of you working together, you heft and kind of roll off the side of this. You see a large kind of like cylindrical looking like casing. And you see him walk up and like tap the side of it and slide a few little pieces on it, and it clicks out of place and opens, and you see it kind of like slide open, and you start hearing this clicking sound, and a long kind of lanky metallic creature rises out of this tube and looks to him and kind of like gives this like complimentary salute, and there's this one red eye that kind of affixes itself, and it looms and leers over and looks over at you, and you hear, identify yourself. He goes, no, it's as Kobold Jones, ally, and speaks it over in Undercommon. You see the light turn from red to blue, and then kind of like straighten back up, but it stands roughly about 6 foot tall once it's like assembled out. Goes, thank you. I'm almost useless without Frederick, yeah? One of my good friends.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I was talking about it with your tall, beautiful woman, yeah? She also has a Frederick.
Yeah, she's basically my Frederick.
Oh, she's your friend. Oh, so it's like a chain of command, yeah? So, like, you have her, and she has another.
I mean,
Do you...
so-
Is
wait,
it like,
Frederick your boss or are you his boss?
No, I am Frederick's owner. Yeah, I make him. I built Frederick myself, yes.
All right, never mind. Bad analogy.
Oh, okay. So, like... But do you climb up in her, and then, like, fight together, yeah? Like, we have these doors, they are like a nest, and you pop one open, and a smaller one is inside. Is that how...
I think that your expression doesn't work well in common.
I think there is a communication error, yeah? Yeah, okay. All right, so, well, thank you. Frederick, clean up! Like that, and you see the machine kind of, like, take the command and start walking around and just, like, one-handedly lifting heavy pieces of metal and, like, digging through and, like, slowly putting things in the bag and, like, loading things for Klaus. You see the Duergar go, marvel of modern technology, yeah? Have you ever seen such a thing? I'm sure you've seen something, yeah. Your accent is very of the 10 fellows as the true dwarves as a mountain. Oh, beards and axes and fight you. You're not the kind.
Yeah, I know the kind.
Yeah, it's the one that drinks the shitty booze, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some weak shit, yeah, okay. Alright, good to have you, kobolds. Like, slaps you on the shoulder and, like, starts walking off just to see what the rest of the group's doing.
If he's going back to the group, I'll...
Yeah, at this point, he got the thing he cared about out of it, and starts, like, heading back to the group. Yeah, with that, you all return, and you are standing looking at this strange-looking bow.
Heard Kizzo's laugh when I touched that thing.
That's cursed.
At this point, JJ, you're no longer frightened.
I had a vision.
Scimitars.
Maybe, but I saw me slashing Orville a bit when I touched it.
Yeah, I had a vision of impaling one of you as well.
Let's not do that then. Let's just not. It's bad vibes, man.
Yeah, betraying one another, killing one another doesn't sound good to me neither.
I have those visions all the time. So, weird.
You have visions of impaling yourself?
No, not myself, but like other people.
Hey.
Like intrusive thoughts.
Look to me. I'm glad you're here, my friend.
But thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright, so what are we gonna do with that bow? Because I feel like if we leave it here, then someone's gonna, like, come by their merry way and get messed up by it.
Oh. It is a very common thing here, especially in Iskander. The weapon cannot kill anyone by itself, you know? It's you have to have someone to pull the string, you know? It doesn't... You can't just sit there and say, "Bo, kill that guy." It doesn't... It's completely safe if no one touches it.
There's a presence inside this bow. It's connected to something.
Oh, yes, the presence. It is the season, yeah.
Yeah.
She means there's some sort of funky bad energy.
Oh. It's
Like-
a power source?
Bad spirit.
Let's say the word cursed in Dwarven.
Yeah. curse.
Oh, curse. Ah, yes. Well, the only thing to do with the curse is to pick it up and say, "Listen here, you curse. I curse you." And then it just, you know, gets right in line.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm gonna pick up the bow.
Wait,
Walks up, picks up the bow. Go ahead and give me a
She does
wisdom save. Before she
use
does
my
that?
mind.
What do you want to
Yeah, I
do?
want to use my mind to pick it up.
Oh, your mind? It does weigh more than... I think you can pick up to 10 pounds, right? Or is it 5 pounds? It's more than 5, less than 10.
Might be 5. Hang on.
Because it's a composite long, so it's a heavy bow. If it's 10 pounds, you're in the clear. I'm not sure if it works like Mage Hand or not.
Carry or can't carry more than 10 pounds.
Okay, so yeah, if you want, like Celeste, as you walk for it, it floats up in the air.
That's all right, Celeste. I got it.
Cobalt Jones holding one hand to
My
the side of his
God.
temple.
Does have a mind of its own. Look, it's floating. It's moving on its own.
Oh no, that's Helicus, yeah.
Stay away, sir.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's hold on. You see the front of his armor clicks forward, and a small piece opens up, and there's a Duragarian cross. Just back, Phallus creature.
I'm gonna stand in front of him and pull out my sword. Don't come near him.
That's right. Yeah. This evil
Nice.
bow. This is Cobalt Jones's Frederick's. She'll mess you up.
Frederick, what?
Don't make
you
him climb inside this one.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Secret.
It's that
Who's
you're
Frederick?
Frederick. I told you about Frederick. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. But
Yeah.
wait, I thought.
No, he's right over there. And he
Is
points
this
to this.
Frederick?
You see this large, tall, metallic creature like turn and look at you, and like flash a red eye, and then go back to blue, and then
Oh.
keep putting things in a bag. He goes, yeah. So
Frederick is so cool.
thank you. I built some myself.
Built it yourself?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Mr. Jones, he built you himself. Yeah.
Oh.
He said that you are his Frederick.
Klaus, I tried to tell you, bad analogy.
What do you mean? No,
You went a different way than when I was going with it. I meant like tall, scary
Oh.
person who protects you.
Oh, I thought like maybe daughter, or was like, this is
Oh.
your, for when you're very alone.
No.
Oh,
You're very alone. What? No.
because you're in the workshop late hours, and you think I don't have time to date anymore, so maybe I just make a
workshop?
girl, and then or guy, whatever, and say, you have tendencies, and you
Okay.
think,
Misunderstanding. It's totally
No.
fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
this is my fault.
I've known
Oh,
people
that's
like
okay.
that.
Oh yeah, all this time in the mountain. Are you kidding me? You just they get just stir crazy a little bit. We call it the silver fever.
I always thought it was robosexual.
Oh no! See, the robo is a ship with 2 oars in the water.
Oh, boat.
Yes, a robos. Yes, very good.
It's close enough.
No, you're welcome.
What do we do
Do
on
we
this
want-
bow?
Do we want to take it or do we want to bury it?
I vote bury it.
Well, I see. So you should melt it down, make a belt buckle.
Ah. Like a belt buckle?
Yeah. It's got pieces of silver in it. Yeah, a fine belt buckle.
I think Moore has enough on her plate already, personally. But I mean, if this is something that she wants at the same time, I'm not gonna stop her.
Jed. Pointer.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Celeste is not eating, no? So the plate you are speaking of, is this like a metaphorical plate? Or
It is a metaphorical plate, yes.
okay, like this is a plate
Yeah,
of
like-
life, like we are all on
Yeah.
the plate.
Like, if you just get too much food on your
Alright.
plate and you can't finish it and it's just
I
it's messy and all over the place.
have
and-
never not finished a plate of food, but I understand the analogy.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
Mhm.
Well, Celeste, while you have much on your plate right now, I know that in time you will find the right fork to get it with.
Maybe if I had my very own Frederick, like you do,
Oh yeah.
there wouldn't be as much on my plate.
Well, you do. You have the invisible Frederick, which I need to know. Did the dispersal field? Did you create a projected image, or is it more based off of illusion?
Oh.
Or
So my Frederick is kind of like yours, only she's invisible right now, so you can't see her. So
that's what I'm trying to figure out is how you solved visible
Ooh.
matter.
so
is it
here's the
magically
thing.
inclined, or is it maybe a trick with mirrors? Is she just hold on?
A magician never reveals their secrets.
Oh, he's a magician. I love the one where they pull the rabbit out of the hat, huh? It's my favorite one. Yeah.
Maybe one day I will share my secrets with you. You show me all the gnomes.
Well, I can't show you all the gnomes. I don't own all of the gnomes. I don't even own a gnome, you know? I hire them. We had to free all of the gnomes and then give them a salary.
Well, I just meant for a company meeting.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. Yeah, we could have the coffee.
A team meeting.
A crawler. You know, it's like a pastry.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, okay, good.
It was noon.
Like today on noon? I don't know. You see them like lift their wrist.
No, that's silly.
And there's like a little like clicking sound. And they look and no, it's like it's already like is it 5 a.m. or something. And it clicks it and it kind of like whirs a bit and goes, it's almost 6. And you give it to 6, eh?
Oh god, we gotta get back.
Yeah, we do. Question here. Does Her Majesty need to know about the ship not being in the sky?
Oh, I am, before departing into the ground, I did manage to send out a distress stating that we were crashing, and to the status of that. I'm sure they have it. Yes. It should be fine. Yeah, the moment I am able to reach civilized worlds, it would be a small matter to get a letter or information that way, yeah?
Right.
Right. Okay. At this, you see Frederick, this large, kind of like 6 foot tall, brass, like tubed machine walk forward. This like very lanky. You're kind of imagine, if you will, if you're into the War Stars, kind of like a wiry protocol droid, just like nothing, no plating really, just like heavy metal, and like long limbs that kind of like dangle at its side, and it sets this heavy set bag down at its side, and then presents forward this large kind of like black box with a welded on, like tack welded handle on the end of it, and goes, everything is well and good then. And you see Klaus grabs the handle and takes this like heavy looking black box and immediately like kind of like shrugs it down. You hear steam reaffixing his shoulder and then easily lifts it at his side. Goes, well, I have all that I am able to do. Frederick, can you start the countdown? And you hear, "Da." Goes, all right, well, there we go. You see Frederick walk back over to the front of like the ship and like start reaching in and like pulling out pieces of wiring and metal. And slowly you start hearing clicking and whirring sounds. And Klaus turns to you and goes, well, we have about like 10 minutes or so, yeah? So if you want to, we can shoot the shit, as they say. Maybe 500 or so feet away from exactly this place right here. Might be ideal.
Let's go.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
are you saying
hold
that
on.
this ship is going to explode?
Oh, it's going to detonate, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay, yeah. And Orville's going to turn and full sprint.
Okay.
Just gone.
It's 10 minutes. You have tons of... Okay, bye. Well, that is the way he does it. Everyone, I assure you, it's completely safe. It is a controlled explosion. Just to prevent any would-be thieves from what we leave behind here, yeah? Mm-hmm. Simple as. If you want, I can wait, and you can rifle Susie's men's pockets, if that is what you're apt to do. I don't want to deny you your, what is it called? The kill, you know?
Yeah, we might as well just look really quick. That's fine. And JJ will do a pull out any sort of coins and.
Sure.
I actually want to check the leader guy in particular for anything. Not even money or anything, just anything that might show connections or anything else to, especially Ardenham.
Sure. You give him a quick once over. JJ, out of the group, You find pretty basic things. All of them wearing either leather or studded leather. So there's your pick of the litter if you want to collect all their like ruddy bandit type armor. You have 4 of them that all have pikes, large kind of like polearm weapons. Each of them carries no less than 2 daggers, so generic daggers there. Total coin collected among the group is 18 copper coins and 24 silver pieces. On the leader, you find, for coinage, you find 4 gold coins and 11 silver. Let's see here. On the 2 cloaked individuals, you find 2 bright silver clasps that hold their capes up that denote the sigil of the cross scimitars. They are both, as you pull their hoods back, they are tieflings with large kind of like jutted horns. The one curious thing about them, however, is that their skin color is like an olive green and does not fit the bright red horns that are pumping and protruding out of their foreheads. It seems a little odd as you kind of review them. Each of them has a silvered scimitar. They have their clasp, and each of them is holding 25 gold pieces in their coin purses.
Okay, so she'll take the gold. She's gonna take a studded leather for Morgan.
Sure.
She's gonna grab both clasps.
Okay.
The scimitars, and I think that is it.
All right. Vel, on the main guy, you look him over. On his belt are 2 potions of a like red and like faintly purple design. You've seen them before. They are potions of healing, albeit a bit more bang for the buck. You know them to be, because your arcane's high enough, I'll just give it to you. You know them to be superior healing potions. Which would have been cool if he hadn't gotten crit. In his quiver, you note he has 25 arrows remaining that are sized for a longbow. And of those arrows, each of them has infernal runes that runs the length of the wooden shaft. Knowing Arcane, the basic words that have been drilled into these seem to be that of enhancement. You would assume, sight unseen, these are probably enchanted arrows. With how well he was penetrating and hitting people, you assume there's something in there that probably improves to hit or damage. You're not quite sure. They sunk deep and they flew fast.
Yeah.
His bow, obviously something is not completely right with that. And looking him over, the glove on his right hand seems to have a number of stitches in it that kind of belay an idea of some type of magical affinity. But past that,
I'll gather that stuff off him then. Was he wearing a brooch as well?
No, he's not wearing a brooch. You actually look him over. In his leather armor, he actually bears the symbol of this kind of like large reaping scythe that's been stitched in. You've actually seen this before. This is the town militia from Grim Village. This is their kind of sigil they put together.
Huh.
But yeah, that's these people. Klaus looks to you all and goes, you want to steal the boots too? Or maybe the scalp them? Yeah, I've heard the scalping.
I'd bring
Take an
the
ear.
whole skeletons if I could, but
We could take the whole skeleton
right now.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I mean, I've got all the time in the world right now.
think we should
Probably your
just-
ship's explosion leave their remains.
Oh, well, let's see here. We are, hold on, let's say we are about, 40, 50 feet from this, yeah? Probably atomized, yeah? Yeah, the temperature hits, upwards in the, about 1700 degrees, yeah? So it goes from there and then it escalates further once the core, goes, you know?
Maybe if you do some like quick maths, you can figure out exactly where you need to place the body for it to just get rid of everything except for the bones.
That's what I was actually just thinking.
Yeah, I'm not a cook, so good luck with that one, yeah? You could just cut them up or something. I won't besmirch you for that, yeah? I mean, you could just chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, I can clean them up later. Someone go get Orville so I can stuff a bunch of body parts in his bag.
Oh, that is awful. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait over here with the civilized people. Good luck. Like starts walking off to where like Celeste is standing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Val. I'm not going to join you on this one.
That's fine. I will do it all by myself if I have to, but I need supplies.
Totally cool.
Here I come to save the day. Newman in at like 130 feet per hour.
Yeah, you fly over and if you guys want, you could pretty easily, like, I mean, there's no one telling you like how long it would take you, but I would say working together, if you're using like a knife or preferably an axe, it would take you upwards of about like half an hour per body to like chop up and then fit into a bag of holding.
We may want to
We
move
have,
these
5
bodies then.
minutes.
So we have like 5 minutes.
Well,
I didn't start it yet.
I have not started the. We have it. You look in the large kind of like lanky robot has its like, or technically an automaton. You wouldn't call it a robot. Has its hand like up in the guts of the ship and is just staring at you guys with one singular blue light. He's like, he'll start it when they will. It's not really a he. You know, I was denied the ability to put the bait in tap. Anyway, so it's be fine, yeah. Oh, you guys tell me how much time you want to spend here.
There'll always be more bodies, though. Let's this seems.
This is the second lot of bodies I'm not getting tonight. I'm just gonna walk away defeated.
Hey, it's okay there, tall elf. It is, you know, sometimes the bodies, they hit the floor, yeah? And then...
You dream of having an army of undead, and then everyone's like, no, we have to go. And then when are you gonna get around to your army of undead? I don't know. It's annoying. I walk away.
I've never had that dream one. Mine is usually beautiful women, but, you know, right on, I feel your struggle. He like starts walking, like gives Val like a good clip, and then like starts walking after. Are we going, son? Yeah. Southwood, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Great.
As Val turns around, I want to have Orville try and just yank an arm off of this one, and just and like have that be it.
Sure. Give me just a straight athletics check, since you're just trying to rip this man's arm off. You're trying to Chewbacca this guy. Second Star Wars reference for the night. There we go.
That's a 3.
Okay, and you feel a pop, and you're like, oh yeah, I got the joint out. And then you realize your arm goes slack, and you pulled your own joint out, and you're like, oh, damn it. You have to like twist your fingers a little bit, and you're like, pop your shoulder back into place.
Yeah. Well, I tried.
You did certainly try to rip a man's arm off with your hands.
As a goblin, no less.
Yeah, of course.
Hashtag just goblin things.
Hashtag just goblin things. So with that, is there anything else you just want to do here before Klaus sets this place off?
I guess as Orville comes up, if he's still trying to pop his shoulder in place, I'll help him out.
All right. Big heavy swing of the axe.
Yeah, here's the arm you wanted.
Yeah, you should chop, and then the arm just comes loose. You're like, it won't fit in a bag of holding, but
Thanks.
there it is. It's like
No, no.
just a chunky shoulder and a sleeve and like blood everywhere.
No, I'm not
Perfect.
actually cutting up a body. I meant to help Orville pop his joint back in.
Oh,
Yeah.
then yeah, you do that. I was like, you got a magic weapon. I assume you can cut like one arm off. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's fine. Then you help pop his shoulder back in.
To that level.
Yeah, you pop his shoulder back in.
Ah, thanks, Jonesy.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
Do you have any like tips if I want to do that in the future and like not hurt myself?
To
You're, like,
pop your
big and
shoulder back
strong.
into place.
No, like rip somebody else's arm off.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't do it, but if I were, hypothetically, if I was going to rip off someone's arm, I would just pull really hard.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, just like square your feet, you know,
Oh,
Give it
yeah,
one
I
of
didn't
these
do that
actions.
at all.
and then just pull. Use your
Okay.
chest muscles. Yeah, get
All right.
get everything into it.
Okay. I think I can do that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't though. I mean, you might hurt yourself again. But
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and it's kind of gross.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should
sounds
change
great.
yourself to look like Jones before doing it.
Oh, I
Next
think.
time.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah. Maybe the muscles will carry over.
Maybe.
I'll have to make a mental bookmark for that one.
I can't imagine anything bad happening if you did that. It would be great.
No, nothing bad at all. All right. Let's get out of here before we get immolated here.
All right. So you guys are abandoning the campsite, heading back to the carriage.
Mhm.
All right. With that, your new tag along for Klaus will instruct his automaton to detonate the ship. You start hearing beeping sounds, and before long, in the distance, you hear kind of like yelling. And as you guys climb into the carriage and set back southward, there is a large cacophonous boom. And you look back and you can see a plume of fire emanate into the sky and then kind of like rain in this black smoke as the sun begins to rise over the horizon. With that, let's go ahead and take a 15, or let's do, what are you feeling, like 10 minutes? 10-minute break? 10 seems good.
That's all right.
All right, so we're at 8:46. We'll come back at 8:56 for more Second Wake. Thanks for sticking with us throughout the night, guys. Hope everyone's having a great night. We'll see what happens next. See ya. Dose. Hey, look at that. And we're back. Hi, YouTube. Hi, me. Hi, everyone still here. Or however many people aren't here. Whatever. Welcome back to Second Wake. I think the song is still slightly too loud. I'm looking at my levels. Ooh, we're just playing with the audio at this point. There we go. All right. So, if you're still with us, I certainly thank you. However many people are out there. You guys are our level 20 characters. So yeah, thank you to our level 20s. Before the break, the group had uncovered the golem they thought they found, instead revealing themselves to be this Durga. A Durga known as a rather learned man, but he is Stabsagrifer Klaus Schmidt. Yes, of the Second Division of Her Majesty's wonderful divisions. Anyway, sorry. After meeting them, they looted the bodies. They found the bow that seems to evoke horrific atrocities upon those who wield it. A number of small items found otherwise on the bodies of the slain individuals, and are now in the carriage ride back wherever they say they want to go back to. Real easy to jump back in. Easy as easy does. So with that, Seeker's Galante, where are we going? Are we heading back to town to Deerwood? Are we heading back to the farm? Are we heading... Where do you guys want to go? Early morning at this point.
I assume back to Deerwood, right, everyone?
Yeah, I can just make sure that Buddy and
Oh, right, yeah.
Charles
That's
and...
back to the farm.
Yeah.
Back to the farm?
I promised Buddy I'd pick him up.
Oh, good. So yeah, you guys make way back to the farm. Along your travels, the sun begins to crest up over the horizon. You begin to hear this large kind of screeching sound, and this kind of like muffled voice kind of buffles up, and you're, and then today, stop, sorry, me again, curses, and you continue to hear this like yelling voice that every so often cuts out over the air. With that, time passes, about an hour or so of this like intermittent yelling back and forth. You see sitting in the carriage, latched onto the back of it is this large kind of automaton holding a bag that is now off the side, the front of it kind of tipping up a little bit. Schmidt kind of like looks around the carriage to you all and goes, this is a interesting thing. The voice on the air, they say they're out of Ravon, yeah?
Yes, they're at a Ravon. Why?
We've been playing with the rhythm of the arcane frequency that emanates out from the Ravonan area. We boost the signal to get some of the radio by us. Is what we've been kind of told to call it. Yeah, it just seems so very interesting. What a time to be alive, huh?
Truly.
Truly, yeah. Have you all ever made the journey to this MLR place?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, you have? Oh, I've want to go once I have time off. It sounds like is the happiest place in the world, huh? Everyone that they interview for it say, you know, buy your tickets now, and it's a trip of a lifetime, you know. So it sounds rather good. Is it worth the expense to make the trip? Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's not. It's crap, huh?
Well, I wouldn't call it crap, but I wouldn't go on the studio tour of Doom.
Oh, is it like not the good one?
There's just not many survivors.
Oh, okay. So it's like a test your might kind of place, like not a walk around kind of place.
Yeah, there's a lovely arcade though.
Oh, that is the arcade. Okay, great. It's like a
Games.
Oh, games. Okay, yeah, no, we play some games. Okay, pretty
Yeah,
good.
great. If you want to sell parts of your soul.
Parts of myself.
Your soul.
Soul. Oh no, not for sale. I will sell
Okay,
my body
fine.
for science, but I will not sell my soul.
I wouldn't go then.
I wouldn't go then.
Oh, okay.
It's very into the whole thing's like to take a soul, parts of it.
What if I bring a different soul? Like if I trade them as some of the soul I have?
Or you could always just take a friend that you don't really like.
That
Well,
was
they wouldn't be
sell
a
their
friends
soul.
then, would they?
Oh,
You could tell them that they're your friend and you want to make amends, and then you want to go on this trip together, and then you sell their soul.
From what I'm hearing here is that our relationship, as it is now, should remain strictly professional, as friends do not seem to have the same connotation here in the South, huh?
I think
I was just giving you a
everyone
word.
trying to get
complicated.
across is that you're not bringing a friend. It's
Right.
Yeah, it's like a
Well, the friend you bring is apparently your ticket into the big time, huh?
yeah. It's so
Wow.
they're not really your friend, but you tell them it's convoluted.
feminine
That's-
and
that
cruel.
sounds-
I just wouldn't go.
Absolutely not
Just
right.
yeah, just don't go. It's not worth your
He's
your time.
mind I pry a bit? So how frequently would you say that you lure people in on the lie that you are friends?
Oh, I've never done that before in my life.
You're very knowledgeable. This is why I ask you.
Sorry, it's been a really rough 24 hours.
Oh, I know. I fell out of the sky.
Yeah, you fell out of the sky. My dad got murdered. It's
Oh.
okay.
Your father was dead?
Yeah, the you know.
Hit him with your aircraft.
I hit your
That's
father?
not true.
That's not
Celeste,
true at
don't
all.
say that.
Celeste, don't do that. No, no, no,
And
no.
now
no.
you're wondering where this cruelty comes from. Comments like that.
Some of those guys that were trying to get the stuff out of your ship, one of their guys stabbed my dad in the chest and shot him in the head with magic.
Shot and stabbed him, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, my condolences, yeah? My
Yeah,
heart, it goes to you.
It's okay. You know, it apparently it happens.
No, it does not. I have never stabbed and shot someone in the head.
I mean, it
Like, at
happened
once.
tonight, so it happened.
Oh, I guess it does happen this one time. I'm so sorry. It's not. I don't mean.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't worry. It's fine.
Oh no, that's horrible. Well, I'm sure he loved you very much, yeah.
Yep.
And
Yep.
hopefully hated all of your friends.
I wouldn't blame him.
Well, I mean, because you're going to sacrifice your friends, so it's just.
You're likable.
You know what?
I see what you did. Just got it.
Yeah,
Thank
you understand how when you like say things, Celeste, and then
Yeah.
Yes, it's coming full circle now. Now I get it. I apologize.
Lots of apologies going around, yeah. So
Okay.
this is good. Okay.
Let's,
If this is the thing, then these ruffians. So you came to save me, not out of like the concerned citizen. Instead, you came to get the revenge. Like the big muscle.
Actually, I didn't even know that they'd be there. We came to go check on whatever. We saw you fall out of the sky, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
we came to check on
Oh,
because we were a little concerned.
Oh.
And then they were there.
they claimed it all as theirs, and well, it just so happened that we were able to help you then after we dealt with them. So.
oh. Well, they can certainly take all the answers they'd want.
Excuse me.
The ashes,
If they're dead, they can't take anything.
The ashes. Yeah.
because we
yeah.
lit them on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Again, long,
Oh, it's a long,
day.
long day. No, you, you have nothing to apologize for, huh? Again, mine, the heart goes to you, eh?
It was
Yeah.
just last time that something came falling out of the sky like that. No, this was in that crater.
Ah, you found a stick.
It's magical.
Oh, and you see like there's a small flash of like the helmeted eyes, and goes, oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, I fell from the sky just like you.
Could I examine that?
No,
Oh,
Okay.
Thank
I wouldn't
you for asking.
try. Yeah, I do appreciate asking.
That's nice
of
of
course,
you.
yeah. It's the lawful thing to do, yeah.
Mhm.
Can't just put your hands on other people, you know.
I'll reach out and touch his kneecap.
Oh, say hold on. I do not consent to this. He smacks your hand.
I'm sorry.
Okay, apology accepted. Moving around, you guys continue to hear like the screeching on the open air for most of the open morning. You arrive back at the farm, the kind of estate home of JJ Lightning. You look around, and most of the town is now kind of like in this kind of like somber mood, but many of the workers in the fields and such have all kind of woken up, but there's kind of like this like soft sadness as they rise when the sun does, and you're starting to realize that the news has now been broken of the passing of Mr. Lightning. And a lot of the folks that make up this small kind of northern settlement outside of the main city all kind of have like somber moods, and even approaching in a carriage from the north. Not so many people even so much as pay attention to your direction. You look, and sitting on the porch next to a very sleepy looking individual is Bartholomew, who has his hands together in his lap and is like nervously tapping his foot in a rocking chair and just staring out into the road. And the moment that the carriage kind of pulls up, you see him stand up and straighten up and start walking, like just making a beeline for the carriage.
That doesn't look great.
You see him kind of like walk up to the window, go, "Oh yes, hello. So is there room in there, and we can just go and move on with our lives? That would be cool."
How did the night go?
Oh, yes, it was quite profitable for a number of people who were interested in that sort of thing. Is this door unlocked, or do I have to?
I'll let him in.
What?
Yeah, just get in.
you open the door, and like he climbs in, and like the sword kind of like floats behind him, and he kind of grabs it and like tucks it into his lap. He goes, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry," and sits down across from Klaus and goes, "Oh, hello." Like a little.
This is Klaus Schmidt. We
Oh.
saved his life. We're giving him a ride. He's a good fellow.
He fell out of the sky last night.
I'm happy to see your fall is very good. You see, kind of like the helmet turns and looks and goes, "Ah, yes, another elf. Yes, the sky could not hold me, so the ground caught me." He goes, "That is a remarkable way to look at that. I would say you're lucky to be alive." No, their calculations was very good. No luck.
Am I to presume that our other friends have found their own means to get back?
Oh, no, they're in the barn this morning. Yeah, it was a late night, and yeah.
Did they
JJ,
leave?
that's up to you.
Shit. Should I go wake them up, buddy?
Oh no, they're awake. They're very much awake.
I don't think they sleep.
Okay. I'll be right back, y'all.
Do you
And
want
Jade-
anyone to go with you?
It's up to any of y'all.
I will go with you for the glory.
It's
I will accompany
not-
you,
You know,
and protect you
I-
with my life.
That's
I
not the
appreciate
matter,
it.
it's-
I appreciate it. They're my cohorts.
Oh, they are your minions.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, of course. Hold on. I will help you then in this. I will provide you
no.
the opportunity. Hold on one moment. And he goes through, and you see him call out an undercommon to his automaton. There's some rifling through a bag, and then a metallic hand reaches in through the window with a bundle, and he goes, "This is one of my prized possessions. I take it with me wherever I go. It is whip.
Oh, I
We
think
call it
it's
the
okay.
motivator."
I appreciate it. I'm a little bit more gentle. I've got words like a whip.
Oh no, you can take the little metal pieces off the ends of it, and it's much more gentle.
Oh, they respond much better to verbal. I think they'd
Oh.
enjoy the whip too much.
Now, this seems good. Hold on, let me
Oh.
go there. Let's go, JJ.
you take it, and there's like it like kind of twists unnervingly in your hand, like it's almost alive in a sense. And like as you unfurl, like you step out of like the thing and unfurl it, and it kind of like slithers on the ground like a snake a little bit, and as you kind of bring it up, it straightens, and then you kind of like relax your wrist, and it drops.
What the hell is that?
This thing's
What
awesome.
in the nine hells?
Hold on, let me
No,
just
no, this
hold
is
it
from-
back up in hand.
Modern science, not demons. No nine hells. No, none. None.
I'm from. Okay. All right, and JJ's just gonna trudge over to the barn.
All right, you trudge over the barn. Vel,
Can
you-
I make it roll itself back up so I can hold it as just like a round of?
you start to roll it up, and then it coils around your wrist.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I could get into this.
Is anyone else going to the barn?
Strixhaven is not until a couple weeks from now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't think that's gonna stop Vel from being Dami Mommy.
Oh Jesus. That's DOMME. anyone else going to the barn with these two? All right. You walk up to the barn. The door, one of the doors, kind of like they're cracked open. An individual kind of comes walking out, and you see this tall, kind of like burly-looking individual who, at one point, probably was some type of like a half elf or some such, like pointed ears. Their skin now has like black, almost like freckles across their cheeks. They have a supernatural look to them. Their cheekbones are chiseled clean, and there's almost this like illusory kind of like faint beauty about them. But then you notice around like the front of their forehead there are a number of small spines of horns that are slowly protruding out of the front of their skin. You look around and there is a fairly long line of people who seem to be dressed as like general field workers. At a long table towards the middle of the room, you see three individuals sat alongside one another. One is sitting on the table and is a very large rodent. You know him to be Charles. There's another like leaning, hunched over rat folk, you know, to be Templeton. And then there is a large metallic bear sat beside a chair in which an individual who is at this point about 3 feet tall is big in red and wearing what appears to be like, it's not so much a suit, but their fur color seems to be black and red in certain places. And you see 2 heavy looking horns and a big kind of familiar goofy face of Vasler.
Oh, shit, howdy.
Oh, hey, shit, howdy indeed. Good morning.
Gross, but...
What?
It looks like, y'all have had a good evening.
It's a good morning. Yeah,
Well,
the
I mean,
sun's up.
It looks like y'all have had a good evening.
Oh, yes, of course.
And morning, I guess.
Hey, can I talk to you in like 4 seconds?
4 seconds? Okay,
Yeah. Okay, count it out. Okay, so as I was saying, yes, we can totally give your neighbor syphilis. All you have to do is shake my hand.
And goes, you sure about that? You can just, because he slept with my wife. He goes, of course, yeah, 100%. Vengeance, I'm all about that. He goes, all right, well, hell yeah. And like shakes his hand. You see this small kind of like burst and mote of fire emanate out from Vasler's fingers. And you see this guy kind of like twist unnervingly a little bit, and his ears kind of point a bit more, and he takes on like his hair kind of grows out a bit more in his mullet. You see like little gray strands flittering in. He goes, welcome aboard. I'm your guy. You need anything, Vasler? You just pray it to the sky, and I will answer all your prayers that you need. He goes, all right, hell yeah. He goes, yeah. In fact, hell yeah. Yeah, no, you're completely right, sir. Thank you. You see like Vasler slowly gets a little bit bigger as this guy walks away and goes, okay, yep, loving all this. So, what did you need?
I was just seeing, we finished checking out that thing in the forest.
Oh,
and
cool.
We were heading back
Cool.
into town. Wasn't sure if you needed a ride back, but it seems like y'all are.
Yeah, I got like a busy morning. Ever since Reggie kind of like sang my praises, you know, a lot of people are really interested in getting in on the miracles, and you know, I'm all about providing miracles to my happy followers.
And you see like a couple of people in line are like, yeah, like, who is that guy again? He goes, he's the guy that's handing out wishes. He goes, right, I like that guy. He goes, that's me, wish guy.
Well. Okay. Well,
Did you need anything?
Oh,
I did want to tell you myself. We're good.
okay. We're good.
We're good. This is way more than you owed me, so we're good.
That's what I was hoping to hear.
Okay, so we don't have any business anymore or
And,
anything.
I mean, you know, you were kind of already on the fence about it. I completely understand. You know, your mom definitely needs help around here. You know, so, you know, I don't want to pressure you into being my friend. I know that I was burdening you with it. So, you know, if you want to just, you know, see on the open road, sailor, you know, whatever, that works.
Oh.
I know you were kind of peeved about the whole I put dead bodies in your room thing, and a few people in line are like, what the fuck? He goes, yeah, you know, so I get that.
They were
tried to
gifts.
they were gifts, and they tried to kill me.
I didn't wrap them. That's my fault. And like, a few people are like, you should have wrapped it. I mean, everyone knows to wrap a gift.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I did enjoy your friendship.
I enjoy your friendship. I mean, you're my you're my first new follower. You know, I mean,
I'm really proud of you.
thank you. Did you see the fountain? Have they started it yet?
Oh, I didn't see anything quite yet. Are they putting a fountain?
Oh, there's a fountain at the end of the property, and I got told they're gonna change it for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. That's cool. That's exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm real excited. Apparently I got a place here, according to Reggie, for you know, the foreseeable future.
Well, it looks like we're what? It's not blood related, but we're cousins or some sort of silly stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like in many ways, you know, your family is like my family now. You know,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
you know, like instead of being like, oh, you know, whatever, you know, kid was mean to me at school. What do I do? Boom, I kill that kid.
Oh.
You know? Or, because we want people to grow, I empower the person to kill that kid.
Oh.
You know, like I wish I was strong enough, and then, you know, hey, there you go. I can bench press a whole, you know, pallet of hay. They just beat the shit out of them.
Oh. Okay. All right.
You know, if you ever need anything, you know, be cool.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just go if you don't need anything from me anymore.
I mean, now that you mention it, there is one thing I was kind of hoping for, but like I didn't want to push my luck. You know, if you maybe want to consider it and like take it under advisement.
Spitball, whatever it is, at me.
Okay. Charles, you see Charles like turn and look and goes, hit her with the thing. The thing we worked out last night. He goes, and coughs up this like big metal kind of like bent up thing. And you look, and it is a small handmade like iron forged signet. And it's on like you see Templeton kind of reach into their pocket and produce a long beaded chain and like kind of feeds it through. And it is of a bear head, like a little like cute bear with two big horns on it. So, yeah, one of your cousins worked this up, and said I needed a symbol for my religion. So, this is, you know, if you want to carry it, and, you know, maybe when you're like looking up at the moon and wondering if anyone else is looking at the moon too, maybe you like, I don't know, you know, maybe pray or know that I'm there for you. That'd be kind of cool.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate
Maybe I'll
you.
not feel so long alone on the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. JJ's gonna reach her hands out.
He grabs your hands, and you see like little beads of blood drip down out of his eyes. He's like,
I'm gonna miss you.
You know, at least I know exactly where to find you, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you know, I think we're just going north. So, like, if you want to go with us, you can go with us. But if you feel like you're needed here, I can always just pray and say, hey, how are you doing, Baz?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah?
You gonna pray?
Yeah, I'm gonna pray.
All right.
Okay.
That's cool.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too.
Yeah, look what all you've done.
I know. I'm pretty great.
Yeah, you've done a lot of big stuff. A lot of
lots of big things.
Stuff. Yeah, and look how big you are now.
I know. I'm growing up fast.
Amazing.
Okay.
I'm about to fall over dead tired, to be honest.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, because then I can't pray. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go back to Deerwood. We got Bartholomew. I'll try and let you know where we go next, so you guys don't have to worry too bad.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Come
you so
visit.
much. I will as soon as I can.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Vaz.
Oh, if anyone asks, we're a super fun religion, and we don't pay taxes.
We don't pay taxes. Wow.
No, yeah, fuck taxes. I promised that to somebody earlier.
Oh God.
What's the
okay.
name?
Huh?
Yeah, wait, what's the name of the? Do we have a specific name?
Well, I wanted to go with the cult, but instead, I think someone said that I can't use the word cult, and Templeton's like,
You really shouldn't use the word cult.
Yeah,
he's like,
don't use the
all
word
right,
cult.
so I was gonna go with the Huggy Bears.
The E-Bears. Okay, I
Yeah.
love
Could be
that.
so popular.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
so big.
Because
okay.
we love with both arms, and we also kill with both arms.
You know, so you have to do that sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Great. We're the Huggy Bears.
Huggy Bears. So if you're a Huggy Bearer,
Huggy Bear. Okay.
all right. If anyone asks, you're a priest of my religion.
I'm a priest. Okay. Let me know if there's a book.
I know I can't write.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Charles
Maybe-
could write it up.
You know.
Looks at Charles, and Charles goes, all right, Charles is going to write the Bible, he says.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, if you want to send me like visions of I can try and write a Bible while I'm,
Yeah, I
an
mean,
unholy book.
all my tenants, like,
Yeah.
don't take shit from no one,
Uh-huh.
and take whatever you want, and,
Don't.
just worship me, because that's important to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's about
Okay.
it.
Those are definitely 10 tenants. I love them.
Yeah. Oh, I need 10 of them?
You said 10.
Shit.
He said tenants.
Oh, you
Religions
said
are hard. I thought it was just a turn of phrase.
You can have as many tenants as you want.
Yeah. You know what?
Okay.
It's our own thing
And
now.
goes-
It can be
he,
3.
he looks in line. He goes, "You there?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "What's your name?" He goes, David. All right, David, figure out my tenants. He goes, you have it, sir. Of course, yes, I'll go do that. And just some random guy runs away.
Okay. Great. All right, Beth. I gotta go get some shut eye somehow. I appreciate you and thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, I lost it there a bit. Thank you too, JJ. You were a tremendous debtor to me, and
Uh-huh.
you always knew that I was much better than most of that other people, especially the broken knees guy. So I I don't want you to be heartbroken or die of like a broken heart. I heard that happens to people.
Yeah, sometimes that happens to mortals.
Yeah, just don't do that. I know, I'm
Okay.
still here. And,
Yeah. I'll try and keep you up to date.
Yeah.
You can always peek in if you want. That's fine.
Right, yeah, no, just peek in or whatever, or
I'm
figure that
not
out.
doing, I just tooting along on the road.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go up northeast,
North up east. Yeah, that's cool.
north up and yeah. Anyway, it seems like you're really busy. I don't want to take any more of your time, and
No, yeah, I'm real busy. I have to. Yeah, I'm doing stuff. You got stuff to do. That's cool.
there's always a spot for you.
All right, I'll think about it.
We'll be in town a couple more days, I'm sure.
All right,
All right.
you be evil. You hear?
I'll do my best to live up to your evil expectations.
I appreciate that.
Oh, all right. She'll take the symbol. She'll put it on, I guess.
All right. If you'd like, you can put on your ideals that your religion is the Huggy Bears. Open religion.
She's a priest.
Yeah, is a priestess of the Huggy Bears.
Great. Open religion of love with both arms and kill with both arms.
That is the two that he can know of tenants. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great. Perfect. All right. She will wave solemnly with a smile as she heads back
Are
to
you
the...
seriously not going to give him a hug?
Oh, you're right. Okay, JJ will go run back like a
Mhm.
child and give Basler a big
there-
ol' hug.
When you run back, there's this moment of like, she came back for me, and then you just like hug him. He's like, oh, yeah, no hugs. Yeah, of course. That's what. Like, there's a moment where like he's like talking to the next person in line. You come running through the door. He like stands up and like just full arm smacks a dude into a wall. And you hear like this big clattering thud. He goes, ah, and goes running towards you. And he's like, you came back, and you hug him. And he's like, oh,
Oh.
that's what I was thinking. We didn't get a hug.
Wait,
Nope.
what did you want?
No, that's
Basler,
I'm
what
good.
did you want?
this
No,
is all
what
I
did-
wanted. This hug with both
That's-
arms. That's what
Basler,
I. Yep,
What did you want?
that's it.
Basler,
We're doing it.
Basler, what did you want?
We're living it up. Oh, it's okay. You got stuff to do. I get it.
Okay.
Yep.
If whenever you get the courage to tell me what you just wanted, you can ping my brain.
I will do that. Yep, I have your wavelength.
Yep, I
Yep.
think I'll ping you at some point.
Yeah, this is a long hug. I'm gonna I'm
Okay,
just gonna
all right, goodbye.
Yeah,
Have a
bye.
great time.
hey,
Yeah,
be be badass.
yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right,
All right.
bye,
Bye.
bye.
He just like stands there at the doorway of this barn, and like as you're walking out, two people with ladders are like on the sides of the barn, and like now affixing this big like recently made sigil of a bear with two horns to the top of the barn, as they're slowly turning the barn into a church.
Proud of you.
Proud of me too. Yo, hey, wait. Oh, ears. Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
You're looking for a religion.
the Huggy Bears.
No, not. You're already in. I'm asking. Belafil.
Oh,
Oh, I'm ears.
Yes, you have the long ears. Who else would that be?
I got the
I
weird
just pointed at
ears.
JJ's ears.
She has antlers. It's completely different.
I also have ears on top.
Wait, those are ears this whole time? No,
You're shitting me.
The fluffy things.
I
on
thought you
my
had 4
nose.
horns.
No, 2 of those are ears.
Wow. There is egg on my face on that one. All right. Well,
Huh.
well, should tell people their horns are really cool. So anyway, ears.
Yeah,
Are you looking for a new religion?
maybe?
Okay. Let me give you the old carriage pitch here.
Sure.
I'm not opposed to you doing literally anything, and I'm pro pretty much any type of violence or murder.
Pretty good religion.
Pretty good religion. I think so too. New signees get one small favor done right away.
Honestly, it fits in with our lifestyle, kinda.
Really does.
Yeah. You do have to wear my cool symbol prominently because I know you're important. Ish.
Right.
Like-
But I'm not making a deal with you yet.
Oh no deals. I'm not dealing in that. You just worship the faith, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
our Vasler, who art just up north at JJ's mom's house. Hallowed, don't hallow my name because that hurts.
Unhallowed.
Unhallowed be thy name.
Damned be thy name.
Ooh, damned be thy name. I like that a lot. Where's that Dave guy? Write that down, Dave. And like screams it. He goes, all right, so yeah, damn be your name, be my name, you know. May I hold the sins you hold, or we'll figure it. We'll workshop it. We're working it out. It's a very big thing. We just don't use the cult word, because we're not really a cult, because people come after cults. But religions,
Yeah.
that's fine. There's only like 3 in this whole world. Kind of dumb.
It's weird.
Yeah, prime for more religions. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Got to get in on that. So anyway, where are you at? I can offer you a small iron sigil that I believe is a, like a holy symbol, my holy symbol, or unholy symbol in this case. You would be technically worshiping a demon, full disclosure.
Yeah.
But of all the demons, I won't banish your soul to the eternal planes of suffering when you die.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah,
So what do you do with people's souls then?
Like looks around at the people, like a few people are like listening. And he's like,
okay, look. Can I be real with you?
Always.
Okay, so like maybe I eat souls on occasion, okay? Maybe I wolf them down. I just, they taste really good. But with your soul, because you ascend so high, maybe like, I don't know. I mean, Charles been talking about having kids. And the way reincarnation works here, real fucking dumb. So I could probably figure out a way you could end up being like a cool rat that hangs out, forever bound to the faith. That'd be kind of cool, right?
It is cool.
It's pretty cool. I mean, if you worship those other religions, they want you to be like pious and good and lame. And when you die, yeah, like, I mean,
they all worship the Weavers, but they're dead, it's silly.
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to worship a dead guy. So I'm very much mostly alive, in a sense. And so, like, what's the worst that can happen? I'm a pretty good guy. Well, I'm not technically a guy.
You're
Like
pretty
a
good.
vague sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty awful, you're right.
I meant like sick, like the cool kind of good.
Oh, yeah, like sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like how that's how the kobold guy says. Pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Open offer. Join today. I'll make sure you get a first printing of the Bible.
I just kind of look at JJ and judge how serious she is about her praying to this.
She's got like excited little holding the badge. Huh?
Yeah, I want to be a priestess too.
Whoa!
Come on, like high rank.
High rank?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many priestesses I'm supposed to have. What if I make you... Okay, how about this? I've heard this before. I can't do priestess, because I don't know how many I'm supposed to have. I have one right now, right?
Yeah.
I already have, like, clerics I'm working on. I think Reggie said he wants to, like, brandish my name into battle or something. I don't know. He went really crazy once I gave him muscles again.
Paladin.
Oh god.
Paladin. That'd be good. I thought barbarian, but yeah, that's good. Zealot.
Yeah.
How about I call you like my speaker? Like you tell people about me and you spread the good word. Like a missionary, but like better than that. Maybe give yourself like a title or something. Like I can't tell people how great I am. But I need someone else to go tell that. So like you could be like the mouth or
The voice.
The voice. That's a very...
That's a cool... I like the voice.
I like the voice better than speaker. The voice is really...
That's I mean, sure.
The alliteration too, the voice of Baz, the
Oh, the Vazla voice.
Of the Huggy Bears, yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah. DLCs. The voice. Vazler's voice. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, sure, I'm in.
All right. DLCs.
and like hands you like a big heavy claw, kind of reaches out to you.
Yes. Welcome aboard to the religion.
We shake on this?
I like to shake on things, yeah. That's just personal preference. I mean, I don't have to shake your hand. I could just, like, touch your forehead if, like, a shake is impartial. I have to make physical contact with people who worship me at least once in their life. I could, like, poke your shoe, or, like, I don't know.
Have we never touched before?
Not really, no.
No, y'all have never had to touch.
Yeah, I'm very, like, personal space friendly, and then I was also inside of the bear for so long that, like, you know, metal hands.
Such a cool title.
It's a very cool title. And it'll come with a perk.
What's the perk?
I don't know yet. But maybe, like, I don't know, what do clerics get? Like, I don't know, you're, like, not a cleric, but you're, like, a cleric. Alright, I promise some modicum of power.
Wait, do I get a perk?
What, do you... Yeah, I brought that stupid dead guy back, like, twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Twice.
Well, once.
Yeah.
But then, like, I didn't kill him in his sleep, so I count that as well.
That should count as more than twice.
It's probably... He went to sleep a lot. He likes sleeping.
Did sleep. He did
Yeah.
like to sleep.
What do we say? I think there's a painter in line. I could, like, stretch my one arm out, and then you stretch your one arm out, and then we, like, touch fingers. I mean, final offer. I got a line.
I know, it's good. Sorry, I'm being wishy-washy. Things have been complicated lately.
No, I
Evil
just, you
clown
know.
on my soul and everything too.
I mean,
You know-
usually people go around and they search their whole lives to find God, and I'm just, like, right here.
I've known you for a while. It's convenient.
You're right. Like, you know, you could worship someone you've never met before, or me, who's way cooler than all those other people you've met, especially that green guy, or
I shouldn't-
kneecaps.
It's like I want to be a god, you know.
Well, you can be a god. That's fine. I'm not opposed to anyone being a god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, that'd be awesome. Then I could
Do
be like,
gods worship others?
well, I don't know. Like, maybe we could, like, co-op your religion once you become a god. And then I'm like, I could be like, oh, I'm the demon that helped them get there. And they could be like, hey, I really want to worship, you know, ears, but that's a little intense right now. Let's get into the pilot program religion. Here we go, Vasler's religion.
What's
Someone-
my name?
Velkathil.
Damn, that's close.
Dow-
Did you even be that close?
Dow Onion K or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dow onion cakes.
Dow Onion Cakes. Yeah. Because of you were very good at making cakes.
Yeah.
They could write a whole saga, you know, with like
Lots of books. I have a
Lots
bard
of
as my
books.
priestess.
lots of books about like gods working together and uplifting each other.
Yeah, there you go. I have no ambition to be a god. Just letting you know that right now. I just want to be worshipped.
It's one who's, well, I mean, no, because there's plenty of things that are worshipped that aren't gods. But you still want to be a religion and not a cult.
Correct.
Right.
Cults are bad. I've been told by my publicist.
Right. Wait, who's your publicist?
Points and you see this large rat folk.
Oh, Dan Templeton.
Yeah,
He's good at his
he
job.
eats the morning news every morning. Eh? Voice of Asler.
Yeah, you know what? I'm in. I'll
Yeah!
high-five him.
High five Z's! You high five and a strand of your hair turns bright scarlet red. You can add any one cleric cantrip to your spell list in addition to thaumaturgy.
So I get 2?
Yeah, you get thaumaturgy plus one cleric cantrip.
so long as you worship the religion of Vazler.
Cool.
Yeah. Vazler looks to you and goes, well, I mean, while we're here, anyone else in the group feeling like new religion's their speed, or feel like you invite them in?
Let me go
Hang
check.
out?
I need a pendant.
Oh, right.
I'll go ask.
Charles! And you hear, they cough up, hand you a pendant. Charles comes off the desk. Come on, we might have to get more pendants. Vazler waddles, because he's a very big, like, oval-shaped demon, and waddles out into the sun. A few people are like, Hail Vazler! Because that's right! Hail me! I have no idea. Something about snow or something. I'm figuring it out. And, like, waddles out, and a few people are, like, sending cheers their way. They walk up to the carriage and, like, kind of, like, knock on it. Go, hey, people in there. What's going on?
So, everyone, the Huggy Bears are an official religion.
That is true.
If you want it on the ground floor, this is it.
I will promise you anything it takes.
Okay. Do you know about how much longer we'll be here? Because I thought we were going into the city and
Oh, well,
out here for a little bit.
I was trying to offer you whatever your heart's
Right now?
Great.
Yeah, like, if you want to join my religion, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I was just, I was saying goodbye to Vaz.
I mean, like,
Huh?
I know religion gets a bad rap. I understand. But I am real and literally here.
Saying goodbye to Vaz. Why are you saying goodbye to Vaz?
I'm staying here.
Gonna
It's my
stay
religion.
Here.
It's the first church. Right over there.
Yeah.
Right over. They're putting the symbol up right now.
You see there's this big metal symbol of a bear
Okay.
face with horns.
The agreement that we had is complete. So
Well, that's great news.
Mhm,
yeah, but
mhm.
now I'm a priestess.
I'm the voice of Asda.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Belle's the voice of Asler.
I got titles to hand out.
Of the Huggy Bears.
That's right. My religion's called Huggy
So,
Bears.
Love with both arms
Oh.
and kill with both arms.
See?
Okay.
And I only have one arm, and I was welcome. Very welcoming.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you went from being indebted to Vazler to working for Vazler?
Well, it's more like a faith-based thing.
Yeah, it's not like working for Vazler. I work for Galanti.
Just like, in times of trouble, I will speak to you with words of wisdom.
Oh.
What do you say, strong guy?
And he calls out, but gestures to both Orville and Kobold Jones. Waiting to see who takes, like, the bait first.
I'll like lean over and look out and be like, "Nah, I'm good."
All right, well, suit yourself. Those muscles could use a religion.
Just staring out the other window.
All right. How about you, Green Man?
I have a calling elsewhere, but thank you.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, no pressure, man. Who's the short guy?
You see, like, Klaus, the metal eyes look over, and he goes,
Sorry, we don't accept beep boops. All right. If you get another person with a soul, though, that'd be cool. Well, I tried. Sorry, guys. Get out there, spread the good word. If anyone wants to join, send them over here. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Will do.
All right. Well, in my name, may you go and spread probably chaos and murder. I'm kind of about that.
Yeah, we do that a
Okay.
lot.
Yeah, punch people
Yeah,
in the
that's
face a bunch. A couple nut shots be
I
good.
can do that one.
Hey, Vazza, if you ever have like a accumulation of bodies and you just get those into bones and I can come to pick them up sometime, love it.
Oh yeah. We were just gonna feed all the people that didn't want to join to the pigs, but like,
Right.
you're my voice, so
Yeah.
what? Like a dozen? What do we need?
Yeah, sure. However many you can provide, be great.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean Reggie alone is gonna kill like, I don't even know how many
If you
people are
give them
involved.
all their pendants, I'll have every single one of my skeletons wear it. It'll be perfect.
I like everything I'm hearing. Let's
Yeah.
go with that.
Bam.
Tell you what, if you put one of your pendants, Charles, he goes, all right, put the here. Get it's a little slimy. Sorry, and he like rubs it on his fur. He goes, here you go, and hands you another pendant. He goes, if you put that on a skeleton, I'll imbue it with some of my power.
Awesome.
Dope. All right, well, have a good murder or whatever. Starts walking back. You see him waddle back into the church, and everyone goes, "Oh, the master has returned." Yeah. Oh, dang, God is right here. He goes, "That's right, me, not a god. I'm a demon." Like walks all the way back in the barn.
God dang.
You see a few people walking around town now, and like one person's like pulls out their pipe and points their finger that now has these long black nails on it and shoots a little bit of fire into the pipe. Goes, "Oh shit. Yeah, that's good shit right there. I got fire magic, Bill." He goes, "Holy shit, you got fire magic. What do I got?" And shoots a big green bolt in the sky and goes, "Oh shit, I got magic too." He goes, "Damn, howdy." So yeah, that happens.
I can start my truck without any gasoline.
Without any goddamn gasoline. I'm magic or some shit. I will say, for the two of you, so long as you are part of this religion, you may take levels in Warlock if you so choose. That'll be my only the multi-class thing. So yes.
Yeah.
With that, you guys return to the carriage.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys climb back aboard. Bartholomew stares wildly at the pair of you and goes, "Oh shit. Well,
You didn't accept it, did you?
hell no. No,
Okay.
not at all. He's
I
broken
mean,
my
I-
knee so many times."
You know, it kind of fits in with our lifestyle here and there.
Oh yeah, no, he hugged the fuck out of my knee. Let me tell you what. No, absolutely not.
Okay. That's honestly, it's fine. Whatever
You've had
choices
such
you
fun
don't want to
little
make.
adventures with him, though.
Oh yeah, no, I was. When held at Rat Point, I had marvelous adventures.
Mm-mm.
Those fucking fiends of his are just terrible. I shouldn't curse as much. I'm sorry. I just fucking. I can't. Darn it. I'm just tired, and I'm so tired right now.
Let's go get some rest.
All right, great. Kind of just like stares out the window. Here, so say, it's fine. It's fine. Congratulations on finding your religion.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, no, a number of people usually find it in prison, but this is good too.
Yeah, we didn't find your religion when we were in prison.
Oh, well, miss opportunity, huh? So yeah, with that, you guys ride back into town. A few hours pass. The morning announcements from MMLR finally die down and the screeching over the radio ends. You arrive back in the northern gate of Deerwood. With that, the group has like a small, like the guards looking at the large metallic creature on the back of the carriage. And then they look at the front of the carriage and go, "Oh, it's Galanti. Oh, you're fine." You guys ride it all the way back to the estate. Being that everyone is in a safe location, I will grant XP now before I forget to award it later. Let's see here. Oh, if it'll load, that'd be super cool. Thank you. It comes out to 350 XP for each person.
Nice.
And if someone could post it in the Discord for when Morgan goes to check, that way she doesn't miss out.
I will do that.
Thank you.
I've already got it.
I will hold my tongue.
Heyo. I'm holding my tongue. Anyway, so yeah, you all return back to the Galanti estate. With that, Klaus kind of exits the small carriage, looks around at the estate and goes, "Now this is a good place, huh? How beautiful." You see his automaton come down and stand next to him, like straight and like at attention with his bag there. He goes, so this is a place to stay until we figure things out, yeah?
Yes, we'll inform the house
lady.
here and get you a little place to stay, and then we'll have a meeting with Lady Galanti.
Very good.
Should be on our way in not too long.
Well, then,
Unless you decide to expedite you. I'm sure you could arrange a teleportation if you seek it.
This is the thing I am currently at. Is I would have to find a mage who is able to accept the on delivery. Many of them do not want to be paid after the fact or have faith.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's kind of the only thing I can do unless I want to sell something, but not really in the processing of selling anything.
Right.
Right.
Well then, we'll provide you with a place to stay. We'll get our things in order, and we should be able to have a discussion with you a little bit about exactly how much our fees will be for us to escort you as far north as we can take you.
Oh, wunderbar. Is there a place in town where not to be rude, let me ask the correct person. And turns and looks at the kobold and goes, my friend, is there a place in town so wet to whistle, yeah? Like a good place, not say like we have the nicest wine. Like no, you know.
The place we were at before was pretty good, right? Can't remember. That Orville and I went.
Yeah. It's on the estate. It's like just past the gates out. Like it's on her area.
Alright. I'll turn to him. Yeah, there's this place over here.
Mm-hmm.
Just go down that way, and then take a left and a right, and then it's right at the corner there. It's probably not as good as what you want.
Of course, yeah.
But it's good enough for what you can find around here.
All right. Say then I can stay there for a while. You all tell me your fees. Maybe when I should meet you, maybe this afternoon.
Let's call it this evening. We gotta get some rest in first.
Oh, of course, yeah. All right, this evening it is. I will return to this estate. That's why I do not shadow the door, as they say. And I will come back and we will discuss business, huh?
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, to you all, I thank you so much. You weavers chosen and proud people. May your names be spoken of well. Do you go individually, or how's you say?
So how do you mean?
You have like a like your unit or your contingent, or?
Oh yes, we're the Seekers of Gulanti.
Oh, you are the Seekers of Gulanti. A small world you are. Wow, you are much more well put together than they make you sound on the air.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They talked about your heroics in the tower, speaking, returning the human king or the Kong back to his silver earth is very good. But then they speak that you do not shower, and the smell emanates off of you. And that you are good people, but perhaps not as trustworthy as they say, huh?
You can't believe everything you hear from a booming voice dominating the airwaves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Better
there's
to
only...
believe what you interact with, and, well, we were able to help you, so judge us by our mats that you've seen.
I will speak your name as well as I am able, huh?
Much appreciated.
Well, Seekers of Gulanti, this has been rather good. I will see you this evening, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is. Be good. And like turns and like starts walking off. And you see like the machine kind of turn and look at you and then snap back into place and start walking off. You guys are left at the estate. Where to? What to do?
Yo, it's time for a nap.
It's time for a nap. I do want to say one thing. We need to have a group chat sometime soon, but, let's let everyone get some rest, because after that whole thing with Morgan, I'm just curious where everyone kind of stands on how we feel, what we're trying to do. Individually, we all have our own goals, and I think we need to have a nice chat about it
I
soon.
need to go talk to my friend at some point, too.
Also, then we need to talk to Lady Gulanti, because we've left her waiting. We still haven't arranged Colt's matters or received our pay from our last job.
Yeah. I'm down to take like a 2 or 3 hour nappy nap. I was hoping to get us to talk to Lady Gulanti today.
Well, let's go rest now. It's what, like 6 a.m.?
Like closer to 8 at this point.
Oh, damn.
Just as it takes time to get back and forth and meeting with Azler and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a short longer nap, and then I'll be up. You know.
Let's just everyone take a full rest, and we'll meet with her in the afternoon. Does that sound good?
That sounds great to me.
All right, Vaz will be with you.
Hell yeah. Somewhere in
And
there.
may his name be damned.
Best deal ever.
Somewhere deep there goes,
I'm feeling praised. I'm feeling praised. Templeton, look, I'm feeling praised.
all right. With that, up to you guys. Do you want to do your long rest now and then fast forward to your meeting with each other? Or do you guys want to call it here and then pick up next week for discussion? We will be down, I think we're down Morgan until the end of December, if memory serves. So it's up to you guys. If you get through your discussion today, you'll be able to have downtime, but otherwise we'll be waiting to pick up right when you guys want to have your meeting next week.
I'm fine to hold until the meeting.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, we're almost at end time, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
we
why
can just
I
hold it
asked.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
cool to
hold it.
wait. That's fine.
All right, cool. Everyone good? All right then. So let's see here. Where can we throw it to? Let's throw it to. We'll throw it to Ink and I, or why not? Oh, Dice Cream Sandwiches on. There we go. We'll throw it to them. They seem like good people. Bam! With their fancy, clean setups and HD cameras and whatever else. Anyway, guys, we thank you guys for tuning in tonight, hanging out with us, playing through a bit of fun RP. Maybe next week we'll find a gnome and Celeste will smother it. No, probably not. No. Just saying. Bazard giving you a gnome. Would have found one off the street and been like, you belong to her now. That's how it works. Oh, did the raid not work?
Oh, hey, did Schmidt take...
Thanks for hanging out. I've been Cream Zamir. They've been the Seekers of Galanti. This has been Second Wake. I'm going to cut all this out in editing anyway. We'll see you next week. Peace out.